Gardens in the centre of Reading and attacked members of the public with a knife. He left 3 dead and a number of people needing hospital treatment. This was an atrocity. My deepest sympathies go out to the families who will be mourning loved ones today after this horrific act, and to everyone who has been affected by it. We're working with the coroner to formally identify all those who've died and to inform and support their relatives. I'd like to praise the actions of Thames Valley Police colleagues who responded immediately, and they detained the attacker nearby, unarmed and incredibly brave. I also want to pay tribute to the bravery of members of the public who provided emergency first aid at the scene. Counter-terrorism policing officers also attended the scene immediately, and they have worked through the night very closely with Thames Valley Police. And this morning, I can formally confirm that this was declared a terrorist incident at 08:30 as a result of those investigations through the night. A 25-year-old man was arrested yesterday on suspicion of murder, and he remains in custody. From our inquiries undertaken so far, officers have found nothing to suggest that there was anyone else involved in this attack, and presently we are not looking for anyone else in relation to the incident. However, counter-terrorism detectives work closely with the security services and will work closely with Thames Valley major crime colleagues, and we continue to make inquiries to ensure that that is the case. Our priority will always be to ensure there is no outstanding threat to members of the public. Although the motivation for this horrific act is far from certain, counter-terrorism policing have taken responsibility for leading the investigation. However, we're clear that it was not associated in any way with the Black Lives Matter protest, which took place peacefully earlier on in the day and which had concluded some hours before this attack took place. We will be working round the clock on this investigation to get justice for those killed and injured. And I would appeal to members of the public who may have witnessed the attack or have information that might assist the investigation to contact the police. I'm incredibly grateful to the 41 witnesses who've come forward so far, but if you have not yet come forward, please call us, and particularly if you have any footage of the incident. And on that point, can I reiterate calls for the public to show restraint, and please don't share images and footage of the attack on social media. We are asking CSPs to do exactly the same thing. The pandemic has made very strange territory of our familiar places, and I appreciate the concern this attack will obviously cause. But let me be clear, there is no specific intelligence to suggest anyone attending crowded places is at risk. But I would ask the public, please continue in your daily lives, but be alert, not alarmed when you are out in public. If you see anything suspicious, anything at all that makes you feel suspicious, then please report it. Please remain vigilant. As I said, we're going to work round the clock investigating this incident. We will issue further information as it's confirmed. Thank you.
Mr. Basu, was the person in custody working alone, or can you tell us if he's part of a terror group?
We're not looking for anyone else in connection with this incident. That's clearly a main line of inquiry at the moment, and we will continue working on that. As soon as we have further information, we will give that out.
And was this person known to authority and was under surveillance? And has the terror level increased as a result of what happened yesterday?
So we're not going to talk about the individual who's currently in custody because it's a live investigation. But what I can say at the moment, could you just repeat the last part of your question?
Has the terror risk increased as a result of what happened yesterday?
No, the terrorism threat in this country remains substantial. Now, clearly, for the public, that means an attack is still likely, and that's why we're asking the public to remain alert, not alarmed, and vigilant when they're in public. Thank you.